Out of the 8 main qualities of the soul, the first two: 1. Infinite knowledge quality. 2. Infinite vision quality. Seen in the last part. The remaining 6 qualities are described in this section. It is as follows: 3. Infinite character quality. Notable character traits. 4. Infinite semen quality. Infinite power. 5. Anonymous, amorphous quality. 6. Not heavy, not light, same quality. 7. Infinite happiness qualities. Unobstructed happiness. 8. Inexhaustible status qualities. To not miss new episodes, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. The link to the old parts is given below. 3. Infinite character quality. Notable character traits. Is the third quality of the soul. Infinite character. The so-called form playing like form of character. To be in the same form as it is. That is the characteristic quality of the soul. It is also called infinite character. As the water cools after heating, it cools down again, comes into its own original calmness nature. Thus attachment, abhorrence, anger, arrogance, infatuation, greed, jealousy etc. are karmic, arising from karma in the soul. These are not subjective qualities of the soul. There are karmic faults. This attachment, hatred etc. is completely destroyed. Then vitaragata, total absence of attachment and abhorrence, is manifested in the soul. It is due to the infinite character traits. Now there is not even a trace of any kind of attachment, abhorrence in that perfect soul. That is to say, it is fixed in its basic qualities. With infinite knowledge, who have known infinite objects. From infinite vision quality, who have seen infinite objects. This is the infinite character quality, notable character traits that describes it. So Vitragi, who has no attachment and abhorrence, cannot lie. Because there were reasons to lie, those all are now destroyed. That is, the soul, without all faults, is pure. Character is form. That is what the omniscient has known and seen. Describes the same. That's what it says. Now the soul has no attachment, affection, greed etc. 4. Infinite semen quality. Infinite power. A soul with as many regions as Chaudraj Lok, universe as per Jainism. If soul spreads his omnipotence, he too can make his form as wide as Chaudraj Lok, universe as per Jainism. There is so much infinite power in the soul. That is why the soul is called infinite semen quality, infinite power. It is because of this power that the soul is consumer, the sufferer. Things to enjoy, victims, are the dull things of this world. And of all that, who suffers? Then only one soul will be realized. Lord Mahavira Prabhu is so small on the first day of birth, from the body. And yet at the time of birth anointing, Indra Maharaja is sitting with the Lord in his lap. 64 Indras were anointing. Then Indra Maharaja had doubts in his mind. That Lord with such a small body, how can he tolerate so much water? And to answer this doubt, the Lord only touched his toe, the mountain of Meru. And the Meru mountain, with 1,000,000 kilometers high, is trembled. From this trembling, large boulders began to fall. This was just a general introduction of the power of the infinite semen qualities of the soul. Doer and sufferer nature is in the soul due to such infinite semen power. 5. Anonymous, amorphous quality. Race, smell, taste, touch etc. are the properties of the non-alive. Non-alive substance has shape. And being of race, smell, taste, touch. It is visible through the eyes. Audible by ear. Can be sniffed through the nose. Can be touched by the sense of touch. But the conscious soul is different from all non-alive substances. The soul is anonymous, is amorphous, is abstract, is unstained, is formless. It has no special shape. That is the shape. That is of some shape. That transaction is not for the soul. Is formless, is amorphous, is anonymous. The soul has no name. The soul without shape is formless, is odorless, is smellless, is tasteless, is dull, is touchless, is untouchable. In other words, even from the sense of touch cannot be touched. Is wordless, is silent, not even recognizable by sound. Even from these anonymous marks, soul is achieved as a completely different and independent substance. From known, formative, shaped like non-alive substance. For the same is invisible. Sight is not acceptable. 6. Not heavy, not light, same quality. Heavy means heavy or big. Light means light or small. There is a practice of measuring in heavy and light weight. And the one that is heavy or light is the numb matter or substance. The soul is not heavy, not light, same. That is weightless. The soul has no weight. That is why the soul cannot be weighed or measured. My weight is 80 kilograms or 120 kilogram. Thus it is spoken for the body. Our body weighs so much. That is why my weight or the weight of my body is so much. Such a transaction take place. No one speaks like that. I weight 80 kilogram. Such a transaction does not take place. Because I is a reader word for soul. And the soul is completely weightless. So the weight cannot be measured. Let's do another meaning in the same way. Heavy means big and light means small. Both words are preceded by not. That is the soul which is neither small nor big. The soul is small or big, such a transaction never happens. Because even smallness or bigness is due to body or karma, result of karma. And those are the properties of the non-alive. The soul is not heavy, not light, same quality. So all souls are equal. All souls are the same in introspection. 7. Infinite happiness qualities. Unobstructed happiness. Obstructed means to be defeated by anyone. Interruption is also used in the sense of obstruction. The wall, for example, has an obstruction form. There is a wall that prevents you from going to the other side. It prevents you from going the other side. But the soul is the holder of the unobstructed qualities. In the arrival and departure of the soul, there are no obstacles in universe that can prevent the soul. Remains combustible even if passed through fire. And remains impenetrable even if passed through a mountain. The movement, arrival and departure of the soul in Chaudraj Lok, universe as per Jainism, can take place only in the period of calculation of the time. There are no obstacles in between that can prevent the soul to go anywhere. The soul enjoys the experiences from its own infinite knowledge. And it is also unstoppable, unobstructed happiness. That is why we use words like pure consciousness, the soul experiencing the true joy of knowledge, or solid enjoyment for the soul. Never use the word joy or happiness for the non-alive. Applying perfume to the carcass or lie down on the sofa in the air conditioning. Wear new clothes or not. Burn it or pierce it. Now for carcass, there is no happiness or no sorrow. There is only one soul who enjoys all these pleasures and pains. The body is only used as a means of tool or medium. And as long as the material, physical happiness of the world is. Until then it counts in the calculation of happiness or the feeling of happiness. And when the soul is liberated, then there is no body in moksha, the place where liberated souls reside. There the soul is incorporeal, is alone and independent. If there is no body, there are no senses. Not karma. Not even the mind. That is the happiness that was enjoyed by the mind, senses, body. None of that is happening now. That is why the incorporeal soul now enjoys. That is why we use words like pure consciousness, the soul experiencing the true joy of knowledge, etc. The soul who experiencing the true joy of knowledge by his pure consciousness. It is called pure consciousness. Called solid enjoyment. Enjoying the fun of knowledge. This cannot be the quality of non-alive. Not possible. That is why he is the only soul who experiences happiness. The soul in the body in the universe enjoys all the pleasures through the senses. Worldly happiness is only an illusion of happiness. Yet consumer is soul, yet it is the soul that suffers. 8. Inexhaustible status qualities. Exhaustible means to perish. Perish or destroy. Inexhaustible, joined in the sense of prohibition. So the inexhaustible state is a time limit indicator, whose duration is unlimited, meaning it is not going to perish or destroy any time. Such a state is an inexhaustible state. Such is the inexhaustible state of the soul. Spent infinite time in the past. And infinite time will pass in the future too. No matter how long it takes. Even then the soul will remain indestructible. Will not perish. That is why even in eternal infinite, not a day come for the soul. The day the soul will perish. That is not possible. Therefore the soul is said to be indestructible, ageless, immortal, eternal or premature. Premature means timeless, which is not affected by time. That substance is the soul. After going into moksha, the place where liberated souls reside. Even from the field the condition becomes inexhaustible. But be it anywhere in the universe or in moksha, in a revolves of 84 lakhs varieties of living being. If the cycle of birth and death revolves, yet the soul is inexhaustible matter by the form. Even in eternity, not a single soul region can exist. Not to be missed. Therefore, the soul is an intact, indestructible, eternal matter. These are the 8 main qualities of the soul. There is so much about the soul in Jain scriptures, which even today's scientific technology minded people believe in. This channel makes videos on the same topic. To not miss new episodes, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon. The link to the old parts is given below.
Like, share, subscribe.